get started. We'll go nice and slow today, staying a bit longer in some of the poses. We're doing some more heart opening poses. But again, because there are some poses where you'll be on your knees, so just be very careful, pad your knees if needed. Come in. I'm going to put you all on mute and then we'll get started. So if you're into a cross-legged seated position, sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit. And align the back of your skull with your sacrum. Bring your arms onto your thighs and lift your belly and diaphragm and lift your chest. Activate your feet and spread the toes, spreading the balls of your feet. And then close your eyes. Giving yourself a moment just to notice how your body feels. And notice how your body feels at the physical level. Notice any twinges that's coming up for you, maybe some discomfort, maybe some pain. Or maybe your attention is drawn to a place in which you habitually carry pain. Sometimes it's your knees, sometimes it's shoulders. Just notice where it is in your body, maybe even into your back. It's almost like someone mentions the term pain and you go directly to that place. I know for me, for many years, it was, where do you feel pain? And I would often say, oh, it's my shoulder. Even when I wasn't feeling pain, I automatically went to that place. So become aware of what your habits are. Become aware of what goes on to you, goes on with you. And notice how your body feels right now, energetically. It may be that you're feeling really tired and, wanting to bring everything down, or your body feels really excited and you just want to get going. So notice this and be mindful of what is going on for you, and move in such a way that takes account of what your body is telling you, what your body is feeding you. So for this moment, your body's really just wanting to slow things down, then take that into your practice. Don't feel that you have to push or force your way into the poses, but gradually ease into the poses. And it may be that you don't push to the limit, but go to a place that enables you to feel the pose without hurting yourself. And notice how you feel emotionally. And in these times we're troubled with a whole complex set of emotions. So not ignoring your emotions, not dulling your senses to how you feel, but being mindful of how you do feel, acknowledging how you do feel. And as you connect with your heart, take a breath, breathe in into your heart. And as you breathe out, feeling for that release around your heart. On the next breath, lift your sternum and creating space around your heart. Keep inhaling as you lift your collarbones. And then exhale, let your shoulders be soft. Breathe into the back of your heart and feel for energizing your heart with your breath. And then exhaling completely. And then release. Starting your next pose, pranayama in knee power with your left foot over your right. Bring your hands down by your hips. And then inhale for 10. Hold the breath, hold for 10. Your feet, they're active, your spine is long. Bring your hands forward of your shins and exhale through the mouth. Exhale completely. Chin is tucking into chest. Pull your belly in. Pull it in, pull it up. Feel you're spreading your ribs and spread your diaphragm. Your neck is relaxed. Keep feeling as if you're hollowing your belly out. And release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come up. Hands by your hips, be active. Inhale for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath, hold for 10. Bring your hands forward of your shins and exhale through mouth. Exhale completely. Chin tucks in, belly pulls back. Pull it in, pull it up. You're spreading your ribs, spread the diaphragm, and keep feeling as if you're hollowing your belly out. Shoulders are soft away from in. Inhale, release. Push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back up. Changing the cross of your leg. Again, if you need to make the adjustments, straightening your left foot straight out in front. Bring your hands by your hips, be active, press down into the sit bone, and then breathe in. Breathe in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands forward and exhale. Exhale until empty. Chin is tucking into chest. Pull your belly in, pull it in, pull it up. Spreading your ribs, spreading diaphragm, but let your shoulders be soft away from your ear. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come up. Hands by your hips. Breathe in for 10. Hold the breath for 10. Hands forward and exhale. Exhale completely. Chin tucks into chest. Pull your belly in. Pull it in, pull it up. You're lengthening belly away from pelvis. You're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. Keep feeling you're hollowing your belly out. Inhale, release. Push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back up. Your next pose today is shoelace pose with your left foot over your right thigh just above the knee. So your right foot eases towards the left edge of the mat and your left foot is placed onto your right thigh. Reach out with your heels, flex the toes back. That's a difficult reach. Place your left foot onto your calf, the left foot onto the floor or onto a block, or stay cross-legged seated. Bring your right hand by your right hip and then reach the hand about 12, 15 inches away from the hip. Pressing down into your left sit bone. And as you breathe in, stretch your left arm up. And as you breathe out, stretching your left arm over left hip. As you breathe in, you're lengthening belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, wrapping that left shoulder as you reach left arm over left hip. Now breathe in and lengthen your right side ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, ease your left shoulder down slightly, then wrap the shoulder as you reach the arm forward. Feels as if you're closing your left arm. And breathe into the back of your heart, deep breath. And as you breathe out, lengthening left arm over left hip. Second arm position. On the next breath, as you breathe in, stretching your left arm down towards the left side. The hand stops 12 inches from floor. And breathe out, relaxing your neck. Breathe into the left side of your neck. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, lower your chin slightly towards the right side of your chest. Grounding down into sit bone. As you breathe, lengthen. Lower ribs away from waist. Keep inhaling as you lengthen mid ribs away from low ribs. Keep inhaling as you lift your upper ribs away from mid ribs. And exhale, both shoulders relax. Using your left arm, breathe in, reach your left arm away. Let the arm pull you up and use your right hand to support your head and neck as you come all the way up. And then change the cross of your leg. Shoelace with your right foot over your left. So your left foot ease towards the right edge of the mat. Make the adjustments so you feel this into hips, not into your knees. And then bring your right hand down by your right hip. Reach the hand 12, maybe 15 inches away from the hip. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Pressing back into right sit bone. As you breathe in, stretch your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, reaching your right arm over your right hip. Now breathe in, lift your belly, lift your diaphragm, lift your chest. And as you breathe out, reaching that right arm over here. As you breathe, expand your ribs. Feel your ribs as they open wide towards your armpits. And as you lengthen with that right arm over here, feel your side muscles, your intercostal muscles are opening. These are the muscles you need when you're opening your heart. Last breath, pressing down into sit bones and then lengthen lower ribs away from waist. Lengthen mid ribs away from lower ribs. Keep inhaling as you lengthen upper ribs away from mid ribs. And with that collapse in, exhale, that right arm reaches over right ear. Second arm position. On the next breath, as you breathe in, stretching your right arm down towards the right side. Hand stops about 12 inches from floor. And as you breathe out, chest remains high, but the shoulders soften. Deep breath, lift. Lift your sternum. Feel this. The sternum lifts the chin. And exhale, relax your jaw, lowering chin slightly towards the left side of your chest. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, allowing yourself to soften in the pose. Use your right arm, breathe in, reach your right arm away, let the arm pull you up, and use your left hand to support your head and neck as you come up. Starting your abdominal sequence today, starting with abs with the roll. So you lie down on your back, you grab hold of your roll, and you place the roll between your thighs. You can have your knees bent, so the roll is between your thighs and your legs. Knees are bent or straighten the legs. You can also have your feet up against the wall. So lie down on your back and clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Lift your feet up off the floor, or have the knees bent or straighten the legs. So everyone, take a deep breath into lower back. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up, away from floor. Now squeeze the roll again, and then stretching your legs up towards the ceiling. Pull lower belly down to floor. Inhale, lower your head and shoulders to floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from floor. Now squeeze the roll and stretch your legs up towards the ceiling. Spread the toes, pull belly in. Inhale, lower your head, lower the shoulders to floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, reaching the legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Now lift the chest, reach your elbows up. Feel as if you're unlocking the shoulders. Squeeze the roll and then stretch. Feel as if you're moving thigh bones away from pelvis. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower your head and shoulders to floor. Hold the breath and press your lower back down. Now exhale, curl tailbone, lift your head and shoulder blades up. And squeeze, squeeze the roll. Stretching your legs up with active feet. Pull lower belly down. Inhale, lower your head, lower the shoulders to floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs up. Reach out with your heels and flex the toes to shins. And as you exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up. Squeeze the roll again, and then stretching your legs up. Reach out with your heels, pull lower belly down to floor. Inhale, lower your head, lower the shoulders to floor, and take an exhale, keeping your legs up. Your next pose is twisting abs. So from here, inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from floor. Hold the breath. And as you exhale, curl tailbones up, reach your legs straight up, and reach both elbows to left knee. And squeeze the roll, stretching your legs to the ceiling. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back down. Keep head and shoulder blades up. As you exhale, curl tailbones up, reach your legs straight up, both elbows to left to right knee. Squeeze the roll. Stretching your legs up towards the sky. Reach out with active feet. Pull belly in. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Hold the breath. Now exhale, curl tailbones up. Lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Both elbows to left knee. And squeeze. Squeeze the roll. You're stretching your legs to the sky. Pull belly in. As your belly pulls in, now press your lower back to floor. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Your lower back presses down, but keep head and shoulder blades up. Now exhale, curl tailbones up. Reach your legs straight up, both elbows to right knee. Squeeze the roll. And reach your legs up to the sky. Reach out with active feet. Pull lower belly down. Inhale, come back to center. Bend, don't bend your knees. Just hold the breath and press your lower back down. Keeping head and shoulder blades up. And exhale, curl tailbones up. Reach your legs straight up. Reach both elbows to your left knee. Now squeeze the roll. Sending your legs up towards the sky. Pull belly in. Curl tailbones up again. Belly is in. Inhale. Bring your head back to center. Hold the breath. Your lower back presses to floor, keeping head and shoulder blades up. And as you exhale, curl elbows up. Reach your elbows to right knee. Now squeeze the roll. Sending your legs up to the sky. Pull belly in. As your belly pulls in, press your lower back down. Curl elbows up again. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to floor. And then bend the knees and place your feet down onto the floor. Keeping the roll between the thighs, setting up for bridge using the roll. So with bridge using the roll is now midway between your pelvic bone and your knees. Your head and shoulders are onto the floor. Move your heels back so your heels are lining up with your sit bones or they're hip distance apart. Brush your heels with your fingertips and then relax your arms down by your side and relax the shoulders down away from your ears. Press your lower back to the floor and then breathe in. As you breathe, you're lengthening the spine, lower ribs away from waist. Press your feet to floor, and as you exhale, tilt pelvis, lifting pelvis up away from the floor. Gentle squeeze onto the roll. Now breathe into belly, and move your belly away from pelvis, move your chest to chin. And as you exhale, lift up. Connect your breath with your heart. Deep breath. Feel for energizing your heart with your breath. And as you breathe out, push the floor away. Feel as if you're lengthening ankles away from heels. Breathe into your heart. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, move your chest to chin and send your thighs in the opposite direction. Relax your throat and then notice how you feel in this pose. Notice your habits and then breathe deeply. Fill up with this breath. And as you exhale, tilt pelvis and lower your upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilting pelvis as you lower all the way down to floor. Move your roll out of your way and roll to your left side. Bring your right hand down by your chest. Breathe in, flatten your right hand on the floor. As you exhale, push the floor away with your right hand as you come up, using your left hand to support your head and neck once you are up. Coming down onto knees and set up for dolphin. So your hands are onto your biceps to measure up. Today, in fact, we'll do dolphin and then do dolphin strut. Dolphin strut will be reaching back and taking hold of the ankle with your hand. We'll demonstrate those as we're going through. So measuring up, your hands are onto your biceps. Your elbows are down onto the floor, onto the shoulders. Reach your hands forward, spread the fingers. Then relax your neck and shoulders. You can clasp your hands at this point. Now breathe into upper back. Lift, spread upper back. Curl your toes on them. Exhale, lift your knees off the floor and reach your chest back to thighs and knees. Keep the back of the neck long. As you breathe in, you're expanding your ribs wide to armpits. And as you breathe out, reach back. Push the floor away with your forearms as you reach back. Breathe into the front of your heart. Deep breath. Soften your chest. And as you exhale, reach back. Feel that you're moving belly away from pelvis. You're moving your chest to thighs and knees. As you breathe in, feel for easing your tops of your thighs away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach your heels to the floor.
Now breathe into the back of your heart. Deep breath. Energize your heart with this breath. Push the floor away. Exhale as you reach it back. Inhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way down to the floor. Take a breath. We're setting you up for your next pose today, Dolphin strut. So your Dolphin strut, I'll demonstrate the strut sideways on so you get a chance to see this. Your hands are onto your biceps to measure your distance. Your elbows are down onto the shoulders and you're reaching your hands forward. So you're coming up into Dolphin initially before you move into strut. Neck and shoulders relax. You breathe into upper back, you lift, you spread the back, you curl your toes over. You exhale, you lift your knees off the floor, moving your chest back to thighs and feet. From here, you bring your feet a little bit wider on the mat. Step your right foot in about 3 inches. Reach your right hand back, taking hold of your heel, the ankle, or the calf. And then as you breathe, breathe into your right hip. And as you breathe out, reach your right heel to the floor. Feel as if you're easing right thigh bone away from pelvis. And then breathe into your left hip. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, reach back. Both heels are reaching to the floor. On the next breath, breathe into your upper back. Feel for spreading the ribs across your back. And as you breathe out, as you push the floor away with your left forearm, wrap your left shoulder. You can stay here. If you're going further, anchor into your right foot. Breathe in, lift your left leg up. And as you breathe out, stretch it back. If you're close enough to the wall, you can place that left foot onto the wall. And then breathe into your left hip. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, reach your right heel to the floor, stretch your left leg back. Then inhale, release. Place your left foot to the floor if it was not, and then bend both knees and come on down. Switch to the other side. So your hands, both hands are reaching forward. Set up for Dolphin. Neck and shoulders relaxed. Take a deep breath, lift, spread the back, curl toes under. Exhale, lifting knees off the floor and moving back. Chest is reaching back to thighs and knees. From here, bring your feet a little bit wider, about hip distance apart. Step your left foot forward about 2, maybe 3 inches. You're coming into strut. You're reaching your left arm back. Take hold of the heel, the ankle, or the thigh or calf or thigh. And then breathe into your left hip. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, reach your left heel to the floor. Feel as if you're easing left thigh away from pelvis. Breathe into your right hip. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, reach back, moving chest to thighs and knees. On the next breath, breathe into your right side. And as you breathe out, push the floor away with your right forearm as you reach back. If you're working with one leg up, you're not just stay in the pose. Otherwise, anchor into left leg. Breathe in, lift your right leg up. And as you breathe out, stretch it back, spread the toes. Deep breath into right hip. And as you breathe out, reach it back again. If you're close enough onto the wall, you can place that right foot against the wall. Last breath, deep breath. And exhale, lower your right foot to the floor. Bend the knees and then come on down. Push the floor away and then come up to stand. Standing with your feet about 3.5, maybe 4 feet out towards the side, setting up for Agnisara. So bend the knees and bring your hands onto your thighs, heel of the hands by your hip crease, fingers are facing the same direction of your knees and the toes are turned down. From here, take a deep breath, inhale, and then exhale, Agnisara slow, belly's in and up, let it go without the breath, pulling in and up, and release, all the way in and up, and release. Take a breath, deep breath. And exhale. Agnisara going slow. In and up. And release. All the way back and up. And release. All the way back. And release. Breathe in. Exhale. Agnisara going fast. Fast as you can. Keep pressing the feet to floor, toes are lifted, and you're moving the belly. Last one, breathe in. And exhale. Still breathing belly. Keep feet pressing to floor. And release. And then stand. Heel, toe, feet together. And then come to the wall. The dolphin against the wall. The options here is doing dolphin against the wall. So you're starting with the soles of your feet back against the wall, coming down onto knees. Measuring up, your hands are onto your biceps, your elbows are down, and you reach your hands forward. You can clasp your hands. This is a stronger pose, so clasp your hands. You can, from here, relax neck and shoulders, breathe in, lift, spread the back, toes curled under. Exhale, lift up and reach back. So this might be your pose today with your feet up against the wall. If you want to go further, place one foot onto the wall. You can stay here, 3 breaths. Foot comes down, the other foot comes up, 3 breaths. You're working with the full expression of the pose. Then you're bringing both feet up against the wall, 3 feet from the floor. Breathe in, step 1 foot up, step the other foot up. Stay here. Stay here for anything from 3 to 6 breaths. So breathe in deeply, expanding the ribs wide to armpits. And as you breathe out, as your belly pulls in, pull your belly in and move your chest towards the wall. Deep breath, breathe into lower back, feel your lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, as your belly pulls in, the back of the thighs, the back of the calves reaches to the sky. Deep breath, feed your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, push the floor away as you move your chest closer to the wall. Now breathe into your heart, deep breath. And exhale, pushing the floor away. One more breath here, deep inhale. Exhale, release, step it down. Come onto your knees, set up for bird wing. So you're onto your knees now. If your knees need to be padded, then pad the knees. Your arms are out to the side, tuck your elbows in. Bird wing 5. So as you breathe in, draw your arms together, keep the chest lifted. And as you breathe out, lift the chest and reach your arms out to the side, keeping elbows tucked in. 4 more. Inhale. And then exhale, opening out. Keep the elbows in. Squeeze your shoulder blades down. Inhale. And then exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. And then release. Come to stand. You need your knees needed, and have your blanket or whatever you use to support your knees, have them down to protect your knees. Also, have your strap close by. Have your roll close by. And then stand at the front of your mat. As you press your feet to the floor, lift the toes and spread the toes. If your back is straight, start with your feet a little bit wider. From here, moving straight into chair pose. So from here, bend the knees, and as you breathe in, you're sweeping your arms up to the sky. Spread the fingers, your shoulders are soft. Feel as if you're about to tip backwards. And as you press your feet to the floor, breathe in, you're lengthening your ribs away from waist. And exhale, fold forward, hand to the floor. As you breathe in, move your chest forward, away from your thighs and knees. And as you breathe out, step it back or hop it back into plank. Feel for pushing the floor away. Reach back into your heels. Now from here, bend the knees, bend the elbows coming down. Keep the elbows tucked in. Once you're all the way down. Once you're down, reach your legs back. And then bring your hands forward for low cobra, 12 inches. Now breathe in and then move. Move your chest forward. Your shoulders are soft. Move your belly away from pelvis, but lengthen your legs back. Feel as if your tailbone tucks down to heels. Feel the release into lower back. Belly is moving away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, lower down. Your hands under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back and curl toes under. And exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Now spread the fingers and spread the web of the hands. Stay here. Now breathe into lower back, deep breath. Now push the floor away. Feel for that lengthening through the spine. You're moving your chest, the thighs, and knees. You're reaching your heels to the floor. From here, as you breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands for warrior two. Line up your right foot at the short edge of the mat. Your front heel, 3.5 foot forward away from your left. Rise up for warrior two. Bending that left knee, the thigh parallel towards the floor. Press down with the outside of your left foot so your knee does not turn inwards. Feel the strength in legs, and then breathe in, lengthening the ribs up. And as you breathe out, as you go a little deeper, feel as if you're easing thighs away from each other. Press down with your feet, toes and hips. Deep breath, lift your belly away from pelvis, lift your chest to chin. And as you breathe out, as you go a little deeper, feel as if you're lengthening your arms out to side. From here, your next pose is eagle. As you breathe in, bring your left arm over your right and bind your hands. And as you breathe out, glide the shoulders down and back. Breathe into the back of your heart, deep breath, feel, but energizing heart with breath. And as you breathe out, raise your elbows up, reach your elbows forward. Relax your forehead into your forearms. And then breathe into the space you've created into the back of your heart, deep breath. And as you breathe out, you're reaching your forearms forward. Inhale, release. Archer, reach your left arm up, bend the elbow, reach it back. Bring your right arm around the back and bind the hands or use the strap to bind. Press down into your left foot. And as you breathe in, lift your chest. And as you breathe out, reaching your left elbow up, glide your right shoulder down. Now breathe in and feel for unlocking your left shoulder as you reach your left arm straight up. Continue to reach your elbow up on the exhale, but both shoulders are down away from your ears. Relax your neck and relax your throat. Last breath, deep breath. Feel, keep unlocking the shoulders, you reach up. And exhale, shoulders down. Inhale, release. From here, bring your hands down either side of your front foot and step back. Your left leg steps back, step it back for plank. Reach back into your heels. Feel as if your ankles are towards each other. Keep reaching your heels away from you. Reach your elbows back towards your hips. And then exhale, lower down. Keep the elbows tucked in. Coming all the way to the floor. Once you're all the way down, lengthen your legs back. And then clasp your hands behind your back for both. As you breathe in, lift chest, lift legs. Now reach your legs back, spread the toes. Move your chest forward and tuck your chin to chest. As you breathe, lift up a little bit more. And as you breathe out, lengthen your legs back, reach your arms down towards your heels. Exhale, release, lower down. Hands are under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back and curl toes under. And exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Feel you're pushing the floor away in your downward dogs. Heels to the floor, chest to thighs and knees. Wrap the shoulders if you can. So it feels as if you're closing your armpits as you reach back, broadening across your back. Warrior 2, breathe in. Step in your right leg forward between the hands. Your left foot is square to the short edge of the mat. In front heels aligned with the arc of the back foot. Arms reach out to the side. Bending your right knee. Press down with the outside of your right foot. Lift the toes and spread the toes. Pressing down into both legs as you breathe in. You're lengthening the ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, as you go a little deeper, feel as if you're lengthening the arms out to the side. So opening through the shoulders. Eagle. On the next breath, as you breathe in, bring your right arm over your left and bind your hands. And as you breathe out, your shoulders are down. Check your feet, press your feet to the floor, spreading the toes. Toes are lifted. Spread the ball of your feet. And then breathe into the back of your heart. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, raise your elbows. Reach your elbows forward. Now breathe in, lift your chest. And exhale, elbows are reaching forward. So feel this opening for the back of heart. Inhale, release. Throw your arms out to the side, setting up for archer. On the breath, as you breathe in, reach your right arm up, bend the elbow, reach it back. Bring your left arm around the back and bind the hands or use a strap or clothing to bind. Press down into your right foot as you breathe in. Lift your sternum. And as you breathe out, right elbow reaches up towards the sky. But as you breathe out, your shoulders are down. Deep breath, inhale, feel for unlocking that right shoulder, easing the right shoulder, the right forearm, the right away from your right ear. And as you breathe out, your right shoulder is down, your chest is still high. Inhale, release. Release your arms down to the side, either side of your front foot, and step your left leg forward. That's it. Step left leg forward. Come into the wall. So your next pose is downward facing dog against the wall. If you're not wanting to do downward facing dog against the wall, you could do shower. Here, hands forward, line with shoulders and hands aligned. You breathe in, lifting up. Exhale, reaching back. Then wrap the shoulders, feel you're pushing the wall away, but keep the neck relaxed. So you have shower against the wall, or you can do downward facing dog here. In this way, you can step one foot onto the wall, keeping the foot there. Stay 3 breaths. Foot comes down, other foot comes up, stay 3 breaths. Or downward facing dog against the wall. Start with your feet up against the wall. So from here, neck. So to get your alignment, you're starting with your sit bones up against the wall. Where your heels finish is where your hands will start. Coming into downward facing dog or shower. And then take a deep breath, breathe in and expand your ribs. And as you breathe out, step one foot or both feet up against the wall. Keeping the neck relaxed. Take a deep breath, broaden across your upper back. And as you breathe out, feel that you're pushing the floor away, moving chest to wall. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in. Send the back of the thighs, the back of the calves to the sky. As you breathe, feel as if you're broadening across your armpits. And exhale, push the floor away, moving chest to the wall. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Step it down. From here, step into downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, step your left leg forward between the hands for lunge. Pat your right knee. Your right knee will now be placed onto the floor. Pat the knee. And then reach your arms up towards the sky. Press back into your right shin. And then breathe in, telescoping ribs up. And as you breathe out, bending that front knee. Keep the knee and your ankle aligned. Now breathe and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, taking it a little deeper. One more breath. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, release. Bring your hands down onto the floor. From here, setting up for lunge. So your knees to the floor, release your back foot. Lift your knee off the floor. So stay here if you can. You're going further, bring your left hand onto your left thigh, traction your left thigh forward. Can stay here and reach your right arm up. If you're going further, both arms are reaching to sky. Press back into your right foot and then breathe in, lengthen. Feel as if you're lengthening. Feel this moving right the way through the thigh, up into quadriceps, up into psoas. And as you breathe out, as you bend your left knee, you're going a little deeper. Deep breath, inhale. And exhale, taking it a little deeper. Inhale, release. Place your hands down onto the floor. Place your right knee to the floor. Set up for lunge. So from here, as you breathe in, bring your right arm forward about 10, 12 inches ahead of the right shoulder. Using the left hand to traction your left thigh forward. You lengthen back. So reach your right leg back away from you. And then breathe in, glide your wrist forward on your right side. Press your left foot to the floor and feel as if you're moving your chest towards the inside of left leg. Breathe into lower back and lengthen lower ribs forward away from waist. And as you breathe out, drawing chest closer towards the inside of left leg. If you can, on the next breath, release your left arm and reach your left arm straight up. And as you press back into your right foot, lengthen your left arm straight forward over your left hip. Now breathe into lower back and feel as if you're lengthening your left side ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, sending that left arm forward. On the next breath, breathe in, move your belly forward away from pelvis. Feel your chest moving to chin. And as you breathe out, reaching forward with that left arm as you reach your right leg back. Inhale, release. Hands down either side of your front foot. Step your left leg back, step it back for plank. You reach it back into heels. And as you breathe out, lower down. Keep the elbows tucked in as you lower down, or bend the knees and lower down. All the way to the floor. Lengthen your legs back and bring your hands forward for low cobra. 12 inches. Now breathe in. Send your leg back as you breathe in. Move chest and ribs forward. You're lengthening the legs back and tailbone touch the heels. And exhale, release. Lower down. Your hands are under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back, curl toes under. And exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. Spread the fingers and feel for pushing the floor away as you move your chest back to thighs and knees. Lunge, breathe in. Step your right foot forward between the hands. Pad your left knee. And then push the floor away as you reach your arms up towards the sky. You're pressing into your left shin, and then you breathe in, you're lengthening away from the lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you press your right foot down to the floor, go a little deeper. But keep the knee and ankle aligned. Last breath, press your right foot to the floor, and then lift your belly away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, you're going a little deeper. And then release. Bring your hands down onto the floor. Setting up for arrow lunge. So you have released your left foot. Your left foot is now released. You're not onto the knee. Then from here, you lift your knee off the floor. That is, your left knee is off the floor, straightening that leg. Bring your right hand onto your right thigh, traction your right thigh forward. You're going further, you're stretching your left arm. You're going further, reach both arms up towards the sky. Now as you press back into your left leg, breathe in and feel as if you're lengthening away. You feel this right up into your quadriceps, right into psoas. And as you breathe out, reach back into that left leg. Keep that back leg straight. Press your right foot to floor and breathe in, lengthen lower ribs away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, taking it a little deeper. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Place your left knee to the floor. Your next pose is lunge. So you're straighten, you reach your left leg straight back. You bring your left hand forward about 12 inches ahead of the shoulder. Use your right hand to glide your right thigh forward. As you breathe in, keep gliding the ribs forward away from waist. And as you breathe out, ease your left side ribs to the inside of right leg. Press your right foot to floor, and then breathe in. You're moving belly forward away from pelvis. Feels as if your chest is coming to chin. And as you breathe out, you send your left leg back, but you move your chest closer towards right leg. Press your right foot to floor, and as you breathe in, stretch your right arm up. And as you breathe out, reaching your right arm forward over your right ear. Lengthen back into your left leg, and then breathe in. You're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. Press your right foot to floor as you stretch forward with that right arm. Now breathe in and broaden your ribs. Feel the ribs spreading across your back. And as you breathe out, send in that right arm forward. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. And step your left leg forward. Coming into stand. From here, you have option. Your pose now is handstand against the wall, or forearm balance, or downward dog, leg up against the wall. So I'll run through those poses very quickly. If you're doing forearm balance, you're starting facing the wall. You measure up as you would for dolphin. Your elbows are down on the floor. You reach your hands forward. Your fingers are about 3, maybe 4 inches away from the wall. You take a deep breath, spreading the ribs. As you exhale, lift the knees off the floor and reach back. If you're coming into forearm balance, you step. I'm stepping my right foot forward, stepping my left leg up. So here, step up. Push the floor away as you reach up. So stay here for about 5-6 breaths if you can. Once you're ready, you step down. come into embryo. So that's your forearm balance against the wall. Or you can do dolphin against the wall that you've already done. Or downward dog against the wall. Or if you're doing handstand, you're starting about 12 or so inches away from the wall. You come into downward facing dog, back towards the wall. Again, choose which foot you'll come up with. I'm stepping up with my left leg. From here, press down into right foot and breathe in, step in, left leg up and reach up against the wall. Stay here for anything from 5 to 10 breaths. Even if 10 breaths today for you is 2. Push the wall away as you stretch up. So work with whichever one of those is working for you today. Forearm balance, dolphin, downward facing dog, or handstand. And if you fall out, just have another go. And also practice stepping up with the alternative. So don't come up on the same side each time. Good. And once you've all done, come back into downward facing dog on your mat. So downward facing dog. From here, inhale. Step your left leg forward between the hands for lunge. Place your left knee, place your right knee down to the floor, and you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Twisting lunge, place your left hand onto left thigh, breathe in, stretch your right arm up, and as you breathe out, bring your right elbow over your left thigh. Make a fist, place your left hand on top. As you breathe in, you're gliding the ribs forward on your right side. And as you breathe out, rolling chest open towards the left. As you breathe in, keep feeling you're moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, soften your right shoulder away from you. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, opening out towards the left. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. From here, ease your left foot back only slightly. And then your thumbs are either side of your spinal column. Heel of the hands is tucking the sacrum down. So turn so you get to again pad your, that would be padding your right knee. Thumbs either side of the spinal column, heel of the hands tucks the sacrum down. Press back into your right shin, and as you breathe in, you're stretching, lengthening the ribs up. And as you breathe out, bend that front knee, soften the shoulders down. Press your left foot to floor, and as you breathe in, lift your belly, lift your diaphragm, lift your sternum. And as you breathe out, reach your elbows back, squeeze your elbows in. One more breath, deep breath, raise. Chest is lifting right up towards your chin. And as you breathe out, shoulders are down, reach your elbows back. From here, reach your right arm back, bend your right knee, take hold of the ankle or the foot. And then left hand is onto left thigh. H to B. As you breathe in, feel as if you're moving your belly away from the top of your right thigh. Bend your left knee, exhale, drawing your right heel towards your right glute. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, you're coming in a little deeper. One more breath, deep breath. And as you breathe out, taking it a little deeper. Inhale, release. Release the hands. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot and step your left leg back. Step it back for plank. Reach back into heels. And as you breathe out, lower down. Keep the elbows tucked in as you lower down. As you all the way down, reach your legs back. Bring your hands forward, low cobra. As you breathe in, move chest and ribs forward. Lengthen your legs back. Stay here. Now send your legs back, and as you breathe in, move. Keep moving your chest forward. Move your belly away from pelvis. And exhale, release. Lower down. Readjust. Hands are under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back. Curl toes under. And exhale. Press it back. Downward facing dog. Feel the pushing floor away in your downward dog. Lunge. Inhale. Step your right leg forward between the hands. Place your left knee to the floor and pad your left knee. Make sure you're protected. And then pushing the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. You're pressing into your left shin and then breathing, lengthening the ribs out and up. And as you breathe out, going a little deeper, belly pulls in. Deep breath, inhale, sternum lifts. And exhale, going a little deeper. From here, bringing your hands, your thumbs either side of the spinal column, heel of the hands is tucking sacrum down. Press back into your left shin, and then breathe in, you're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you go a little deeper. Press your right foot to floor, and as you breathe in, feel as if you're moving belly away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, lift your chest and reach your elbows back. Squeeze your elbows in. Toes are spreading on that front foot. Toes are spreading on that back foot. And then breathe in, you're tractioning, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, release. From here, H to B, heel to butt. You're reaching your left arm back, you're bending your left knee, you're taking hold of your left ankle with your left hand. Your right hand is onto your right thigh. So as you breathe in, you're lengthening away from the top of your left thigh. And as you breathe out, as you come a little deeper, drawing your left heel towards your left glute. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, coming in a little deeper. Feel as if your thigh is reaching away from you, but your heel is moving towards you. Last breath, deep breath. And exhale as you come a little deeper. Inhale, release. Release your back foot. Grab hold of your roll, the cobra over the roll. So lie down on your belly. You have the block, you're placing the block between your ankles. Block between your ankles, and the roll is under your belly. And then lie down over the roll. From here, reach your hands back and grab hold of your sit bones or clasp your hands. Press the tops of your feet to the floor, and as you breathe in, lifting up. And as you breathe out, lengthen your legs back. Relax your neck, chin tucks into the chest. Breathe and keep feeling as if you're moving your chest up. And as you breathe out, lengthen your legs back, tailbone is tucked into heels. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Put your hands under the shoulders. Curl the toes under. Breathe in. And exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. Feel the pushing floor away in your downward dog. Roll this out of your way. You need your strap for the next pose. So as you breathe in, lunge, step your left leg forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor. Pad your right knee. Taking hold of your strap and placing the strap around your right ankle, around your right foot. And then taking hold of the strap with your right hand. As you breathe in, you're lifting the arm up, reaching it over your head, taking hold of the strap with one and then both hands. And then breathe in deeply. Keep lengthening the ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, reach your elbows up. Deep breath, lift chest. And as you breathe out, keep lifting your elbows up. Reach arms up to the sky. 2 more breaths. Deep breath, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, feel for lifting chest a little bit more. Breathe into lower back. You're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, release. Let it go. Your next pose is pigeon with a strap. So the strap is still around your right foot. You're easing your left foot across towards the right edge of the mat. Some of you might have a block or cushion under your left sit bone. So sometimes you feel a little bit wobbly in this pose. That just gives you a little bit more support if you have the block there. So here, you're bringing your left foot across towards the right edge of the mat. You're taking hold of the strap with your right hand. If you're feeling a little bit wobbly and you have a block or cushion, you're placing it under your left sit bone. And then with the strap with your right hand, you lift the strap up and you reach it over your ear, taking hold of the strap with both hands. And then as you breathe in, you're stretching, lengthening out and up. And as you breathe out, you're reaching your elbows up to sky. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, keep lifting, keep reaching the elbows up. Deep breath, inhale. And exhale, squeeze your elbows in slightly. On the next breath, lift your chest as if up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, reach your right foot away from you. And then release. Let go of the strap. Your next pose is boat over the roll. So you have the roll, you're placing it under your belly. The block is between your thighs, it's between your ankles. And you're lying down over the roll. Did I say, what I meant to say was wave dancer. So your hands are now under the shoulders. You're lying down over the roll. The tops of your feet presses to the floor. And as you breathe in, you rise up. Use your hands to lift up. And as you breathe out, relax your belly as you fold forward. And then breathe in. Use your belly and hands to come up. Lengthen your legs back, squeeze the block. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward over the roll. And then breathe in and coming up. And exhale as you fold. One more, breathe in. And exhale as you relax. Relax over the roll. Let go of the block Hands under the shoulders, breathe into lower back, toes curled under. And exhale, press back into downward facing dog. Feel pushing the floor away in your downward dog. On the next breath, lunge. Breathe in and step your right leg forward between the hands. Touch your left knee. The strap is around your ankle. And breathe in, you grab hold of the strap with your left hand. The strap is coming around the left side, it reaches up. Taking hold of the strap with both hands. And then breathe in, keep lengthening away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, as you come a little deeper, reaching your elbows up. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, coming deeper, elbows are reaching to sky. Feel that you're pressing back into your left leg. And then lengthen, you're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. As you press your right foot to the floor, reach your arms, elbows up. Reach your arms up, reach them back. One more breath, deep breath. And release. From here, your pigeon back bend with the strap. So easing your left foot, your right foot across towards the left edge of the mat. Again, if you want some support for your sit bones, if you're sometimes you get a little bit wobbly here, then just have the support by your right sit bone. You've got hold of the strap with your left hand. The strap comes around and takes hold with your left hand and then your right. And as you bend down into pelvis, breathe in, you're lengthening the ribs out and up. And as you breathe out, you're reaching your elbows up to sky. And then breathe into lower back. Keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're reaching that left foot back away from you. Keep your elbows tucking in. And then from your pelvic bowl, breathing in, you're moving belly away from pelvis. You're moving your chest to chin. And exhale as you reach your elbows up, reach them back. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Letting go of the strap. From here, you bring your hands under the shoulders. You grab hold of your roll. The roll is under your belly. The block is between your ankles. And you do wave dancer, prelude to wave dancer 3. So the hands are under the shoulders and your legs are lengthening back. You're squeezing the block. From here, when you inhale, just use your belly to come up. And then your hands are down, lift up, and then coming down, folding down. Relax the arms, breathe in, just use your belly to come up. And then hands to the floor as you lift up a little bit more. Keep the hands on the floor, exhale as you're coming down. Move the hands away from the floor, breathe in, come up. And then hands down and lift up. You're lengthening the legs back. And as you breathe out, you're coming down. Hands away from the floor, breathe in, use your belly to come up. And then hands down, lift up, lengthen your legs back. And as you exhale, come on down. Last one, breathe in as you come up. And down. And exhale as you fold. Stay here. Just relax over the roll. Relax your belly completely. And then bring your hands under the shoulders. Take a deep breath into lower back, curl your toes under. And as you breathe out, press back, downward facing dog. Feel for pushing through away in your downward dog. From here, walk your hands forward and come to stand. Grabbing hold of your strap again for dancer's pose. So you're placing the strap around your right ankle. And then you're grabbing the strap with your right hand. Okay. So do this in several ways. You're taking hold of the strap. You can, if I come this way. I've got hold of the strap with my right hand and bring it back. I'm lifting right foot up, reaching the elbows up, taking hold of the strap. And then you're reaching your thighs out and back. Reach it back. Elbows are reaching to the sky. So you stay here for about 5 breaths if you can. Otherwise, if you can and you have a wall close by, then do this with the foot that's in the strap is up against the wall. So you'll be doing this, lifting up, reaching back, and then opening out in this way. You're trying to keep your pelvis level, so you're not turning out towards the side just to get height. You're keeping the pelvis level as you reach back this way. You can also turn and have your forearms up against the wall. So you would be then doing the pose this way. And this feels really nice in the shoulders, not only open up into your back, but also opens up into the shoulders. Any of those, you're doing 5 breaths on one side, and then 5 breaths on the other side. Going ahead. Keep feeling that you're lengthening the thigh. The foot that's in the strap, you're lengthening it away from you, so you're not compressing into lower back. Deep breaths. As you exhale, reach it back. Elbows to sky. Deep breath. Feel as if you're moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, sending that leg back. Thighs lengthening away from you. Change once you've done your 5 breaths on one side. Change to the other side. Reaching the thigh back away from you. Feet are still active. Deep breath. Keep lengthening out of your waist. As you breathe out, reach. Chest reaches forward. Elbows are reaching forward. The thigh is reaching back. Deep breaths, keeping your own count. And when you're all done, come back down onto the mat, grab hold of your roll, and you're coming down and lying down on your back with your roll, or this time the roll is between your thighs. You're lying down on your belly with the roll between your thighs. Take it on your back. So you're doing cobra push-ups with the roll between your thighs. You could also place a block between your thighs. This is helping to release your back. So either the roll or the block is now between your thighs, and you're lying down on your belly and the hands are under the shoulders. Tops of your feet are pressing to the floor. From here, Tuck tailbones and squeeze the roll or the block. And as you breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward. You're lengthening the legs back and tailbone tucks the heels. And as you breathe out, keep moving chest and ribs forward as you come all the way down. Tuck tailbone, squeeze the roll. And as you breathe in, moving chest and ribs forward, lengthen your legs back. Let your shoulders be soft. And as you breathe out, lower down. Tuck tailbone, squeeze the roll. And as you breathe in, you're moving your chest and ribs forward. Lengthen your legs back. And as you breathe out, lower down. One more. Tuck tailbones and squeeze the roll. As you breathe in, keep moving chest and ribs forward. Shoulders down. And exhale, release. Lower down. Hands are under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back and curl toes under. And as you breathe out, press it back. Downward facing dog. Feel the pushing floor away in your downward dog. On the next breath, as you breathe in, walk your feet forward towards your hands. And then clasp your hands behind your head and neck for neck traction. Your feet presses to floor. As you breathe in, lengthening the ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you reach your elbows to floor. Breathe into belly and move your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in, elbows reach the floor. One more breath. Broaden the breath, spread the breath through the whole of your back. And exhale as your belly pulls in, folding a little deeper. Inhale, release. And come on down. Coming down onto your, coming down into seated whilst we set up for your next pose. This next pose is coming back to an abdominal pose that helps to release your back. So this is elbow to knee with traction. So in this pose, you're lying down on your back. Just demonstrate the pose quickly. So you're lying down on your back. Your knees are bent and the hands are clasped behind your head and neck. When you inhale, you lift your head and shoulder blades up. You pause. When you exhale, you curl your elbows up, elbows to left knee. Your right leg reaches straight up towards the sky. Your right hand is placed onto your thighs by the hip crease. And then you send your thigh away from you and belly pulls in. Inhale, back to center, hands behind your head. You hold the breath and your lower back presses down. Okay, starting together. Lift your feet up, clasp your hands behind your head and neck, lift your feet up. You can do this with your feet onto the floor. So if your feet was on the floor, you'd be traction your thigh away from you in this way. Okay, let's go together. Take a deep breath into lower back, lift your head and shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Now exhale, curl tailbones up, reach both elbows to left knee, straighten your right leg. You reach out with the balls of your foot. Place your right hand onto the thigh by your hip crease, and then send. Ease your thigh away from you. Pull belly in. Reach your left elbow up. Belly pulls in. Inhale. Bring your head back to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Exhale. Curl tailbones up. Reach elbows to your right knee. Straighten your left leg. Place your left hand onto thigh. Heel of hands by hip crease. And then ease. Ease your left thigh forward away from waist. Reach your right elbow up. Reach it back. Pull belly in. Inhale. Come back to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Exhale. Curl tailbone up. Reach elbows to left knee. Straighten your right leg. Bring your right hand onto thigh by hip crease and then ease your right thigh forward away from your waist. Reach your left elbow up. As you send your right thigh forward away from waist, pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hands behind your head, Hold the breath and press your lower back down. Exhale, curl elbows up, elbows to right knee, straighten left leg. Place your left hand onto left thigh by hip crease. And then ease your left thigh forward. Right elbow reaches up. Bent knee stays over the hips. Keep sending right left thigh away from you and pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release. Lower down. Toes of your feet onto the floor. From here, cross your right leg over your left for twisted root. If you can't make the second cross, then make the second cross. That is, your right ankle is under your left calf. Arms are out to the side. Take a deep breath. Inhale, lower back pressures to the floor. Lift your feet up away from floor. And as you exhale, allow your knees to come down towards your left armpits, as close towards your left armpits as you can. You can use your left arm onto the top of your right thigh. That right shoulder may leave the floor. Now breathe in, you're moving your belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, soften your right shoulder down. As you breathe, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, feeling for that release as you let go. Deep breath. Keep feeling for lengthening belly away from pelvis. And exhale, both shoulders soften. Now breathe into your heart. Deep breath. And exhale, feeling that release. Press both arms to the floor. And as you breathe in, ease your knees back to center. And exhale, release. Unwind the cross of your legs. Change the cross of your legs. So bring your left foot, left leg over the right. And if you can make the second cross, your left ankle is under your right calf. Lift your feet above the floor. And then breathe in. And as you breathe out, the knees are coming down towards your right armpit. Your forehead is reaching to the opposite side to your knees. As you breathe, you're moving belly away from pelvis. You can place your right hand onto the left thigh. And as you breathe out, softening your left shoulder away from the left hip. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, relaxing your left shoulder down. On the next breath, feel the moving belly, your diaphragm, and feel for opening through your heart. Chest is opening up. And exhale, neck relaxes. One more breath. You're breathing into the back of your heart and energizing your heart with this breath. And exhale, release. Arms out towards the side. Press your arms to the floor. And as you breathe in, draw the knees back to center. Unwind the cross of your legs. Lying down on your back, reach your legs up towards the sky. Bring the soles of your feet together. If your preference is to come into happy baby, then reach your hands up, taking hold of your big toe. Otherwise, soles of your feet together. 2-3 rounds with Uddiyana. So everyone, whichever pose you're in, take a deep breath into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. Exhale completely through the mouth. Pull your belly in. Bring your feet down towards your chest. Knees to armpits. If you're in happy baby, you're reaching your heels to the sky. Everyone keep hollowing your belly out. Keep pressing your lower back to the floor. Softening the shoulders. Now breathe into lower back. Deep breath. Exhale completely through the mouth. Uddiyana, belly's pulling in. Shoulders are down away from your ears. You may be bringing your feet towards your chest or heels to the sky. Knees to armpits. Keep feeling for releasing your lower back as you press your lower back to floor. Belly's pulling in. One more deep breath. Exhale. Belly's in. Shoulders down. Keep feeling that you're hollowing your belly out. And then release. Release your legs and bring the soles of your feet onto the floor. You can stay here or bring the soles of your feet together so the knees are out towards the side. Straighten the legs is the alternative. Lying down on your back, arms down by your side. Shavasana. Eyes are closed. Shoulders are down away from your ears. Allowing yourself to find that stillness as you let go from your poses. Completely relax. Feel the energy moving through your body now. And begin to move your fingertips and the tips of your toes. Connecting your breath with your heart. And as you breathe, stretch, stretching away, that feels good to you. On your next breath, bend your knees and move your knees towards your chest. And then roll to side. Pushing the floor away. Breathe in as you're coming up into a seated position. Sit tall and bring your hands together so the thumbs are lightly touching your sternum. Congratulate yourself for your practice today. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Namaste.